What's up, y'all? Amy Clark Smith Adventures. So I started a new job and I like it. I don't know if I love it, but I do definitely like it. And before that, I worked at another job for like 2 weeks. The other job was a receptionist at a vet clinic in West Dodo Brain, Maryland. West Dodo Brain, Maryland. This job that I'm at now, I've been there for a couple months and I'm getting used to it. I think the biggest thing is the pay. Like, I make like no money. I look at my paycheck and I'm like, this is so 1990s. But I like the job. And I like the people that work at the job. Everyone is really nice. And everyone works together as a team. But before that, I did work at this other job for like 2 weeks. First of all, it took me forever to find a damn job. So that when I finally found a job, it was at this receptionist gig in West Friendship, Maryland. Hence, it was at an animal hospital. It was called West Friendship Animal Hospital, or AKA West Dodo Brain Hospital. The reason why I only worked there for 2 weeks is because I quit. I rolled out. I quit. And it wasn't because of the employees. It wasn't because of the job itself. It was because the owner was a miserable human being. She literally talked to me like I was effing retarded. So I'm working there and I'm trying my best. And I don't have a lot of experience as a receptionist in a vet hospital because, I've mostly done like hands-on stuff. I've held dogs, I've given shots, I've, you name it. But I didn't, so I wanted a different type of atmosphere. I wanted a job that I could just sit and I could relax and I could answer the phone and answer questions and get paperwork together and do all this, office work because I was tired and I'm fat as hell and I'm tired of working, busting my ass. So I decided, maybe this is what I need. So I started this job. The office manager was very nice. Her name's Karen. The employees that I worked with were very nice. But the Dr. Ward, and I'm going to put her on blast, is a very, let me just say, is an extremely good doctor herself. But the way that she talks to employees is ridiculous. So we had to do these things called callbacks, and where we had to call clients back, and ask how their pet is because they had a procedure done, they had surgery, and they had a whole list of these people, these clients that we had to call back. And that was, that's what they wanted me to do for the day. And I'm like, okay, whatever, it's cool, blah, blah, blah. So I started calling them back and I'm like, hi, this is Amy from West Dodo Brain Animal Hospital. And I'm just calling to check up on Scruffy. How is Scruffy doing? And, the people would be like, oh, Scruffy's great. Or Scruffy is miserable. His head's falling off or whatever. So I would do it and I would do it and I would do it. And then the first day, the office person, the office manager, the owner, I guess, heard me making these phone calls because the office is very small. And she comes up and she's like, reaming me out in front of everybody. I mean, in front of clients, in front of patients, in front of other employees, in front of FedEx guys, in front of UPS men, like you name it. The water delivery guy, like she was literally reaming me out in front of everybody on this first day. She was like, this is not how I want it done. And if you can't do this right, well, maybe you should look for something else. And I'm like thinking like, you're paying me like $12 an hour to do this shit. So it's not rocket science. I was just like, okay. I literally looked at her like this. I was just in such disbelief that she was talking to me like this. So then I was like, not trying to be a smart ass, but I'm like, okay, if she wants me to be gung-ho and get all up in it, I'm gonna get all up in it. So the next day, they had me do the same shit. Meanwhile, the office manager's just sitting there like, she just doesn't do anything. And the other girl just is like, yeah, whatever. She just let the new girl get in trouble. Like, who cares? So I'm like, she wants me to be all gung-ho. I'm going to be effing gung-ho. Hi, this is Amy. How are you today? How is Scruffy doing? Oh, great. Then I got in trouble for doing too much. I literally got in trouble for going overboard. She comes up, she's like, Amy, I want to talk to you. I'm like thinking, oh, this is not going to be good. Like, just cool down, Amy. Cool down, because you need a damn job. Even though you're only making $12 an hour. Cheap bitch. Can't pay me what normal people pay you. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. I didn't want you to do all that. I wanted you to treat the client. Treat the client how I treat everyone that walks in this door. I treat them like family. When someone's talking to me like that, I'm like, literally like, okay, enough is enough. I said, I thought I was treating them like family. You don't sound right on the phone, and I don't want you to take any calls. And again, if you can't handle this job, well then, you can go ahead and find yourself another job. So finally I was just like, look, I just wanted her to shut up. Because she's doing this again in front of clients, in front of UPS guys, in front of employees, in front of the subway guy, like whoever. Like, she's doing this in front of everybody. So it was like, it's just like a reaction. I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not doing a good enough job on the phone. She goes, I don't need you to be sorry. I need you to learn from this experience. By that time, I was done. Like, I'm done. Like, nobody's going to talk to me like that. I don't care if you're the owner. She's one of them whores that is rich and knows she's rich and uses her richness to make other people feel shitty. I guess you are rich, bitch, for only paying your employees $12 an hour. I guess you are rich. I knew that day. That was my last day there. Because I'm like, I don't need this shit. I am 40 some years old. I do not need this shit. Nobody talks to me like that. I am not some punk ass bitch off the street. I'm a good person. I'm trying my hardest. I'm very good with the clients. I don't know what else you want from me, lady. Like, I don't know what else you want from me. So I went home and I was like, this is it. I'm done. So the next day, I had to work like they had the weirdest effing hours too. Like, who wants to work like this? Like, have a day off, work from 7 to 1, then the next day you work from 12:45 to 6:45, and then the day, I knew that day after, I was going to have to work from 7 to 7. You paying me $12 a effing hour. I am not working no 7 to 7. This is not the CEO of animal care, people. So I quit. I literally called them. I said, you know what? This is Amy Clark Smith. Maybe this is not the job for me. So I quit. Peace out, homies. They probably thought I was insane. But I wanted to make sure I got my paycheck. So I had to mail them their fucking key back. Yay. You don't talk to me like that. Like, I can take a lot. I'm good with constructive criticism. But you don't talk to me like I'm a piece of shit. You don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. See, I peeped this bitch. I peeped her. Because she's used to dealing with like 17-year-olds, 20-year-olds that don't give a shit. And they just like, let the animals do what the hell they want and hang up on people on the phone. Like, that's what she's used to. And I'm not the one, whore. I'm not the one. But before I quit, I made sure I had another job. So now I'm at a good place. I'm dealing with some stuff there. But I am at a good place. And I enjoy being there. And I feel like I'm doing a good job. And I feel appreciated. I feel like I'm appreciated there. Even though I'm not making a lot of money. Nobody wants to pay you in Baltimore. I can deal with it though. Because I can deal with it. But this other place, they can go kick rocks. As a matter of fact, if I ever saw that lady out in public, I'd probably throw rocks at her. I would probably just pick up rocks and start throwing them. Be like, remember me, bitch? Remember me? I literally would call her the big C. The big C, the big B, the big whatever, F, B, C, D. I would be calling her all kinds of ABCs. And I'd be throwing rocks at her. And hopefully rocks would hit her in the damn head. Because don't play with me. If I ever see that bitch out, that owner of that animal hospital, I literally will throw rocks at her. Come to Towson. Come to Towson. And I knew she was a snotty bitch. Because she was real snotty about her dog. You know what I mean? She's like one of those... You know, I got my dog from a very famous breeder. And, oh, he's a Doberman. And he's great. And I'm like, yeah, your dog is really awesome. Like, yeah, I would have your dog. I would literally have your dog. But you're a bitch. And you ain't all that. And you charge way too damn much. And whoever takes their animals there is a fool. Because they charge out the ass for a checkup. I looked one day, this lady got her dog some shots. She got her dog some medicine. She got her dog some flea preventative. That shit was like $800. Bitch, you charge it. And that's why you're rich. Because these people are so stupid, they will pay your dumb ass and you're charging them way too much. I'm getting mad just talking about it. Well, that's my story. So if you hear me on the news that I went to jail for throwing rocks at some heifer, then you'll know that it was the owner of that West Dodo Brain Animal Hospital. West Dodo Brain. Hi. I should have answered the phone like that. I should have been like... Bye, everyone. Clark Smith Adventures. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Mwah. Love you. Till next time.